Overwatch 2 has a new hero, and Marvel Snap introduces a brand new season. All that and more, my name's Ethos, and these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. Coming in at number 5, the Netherlands-based Upwake.me has recently announced a brand new multiplayer extraction shooter titled Hawked. The game will have players exploring a mysterious island named Exile, where they'll be working with their friends to battle greedy disciples in the search of a treasure and mystical artifacts. In addition to fighting monsters that dwell on the island, players will be able to fight other teams, all while solving puzzles, avoiding traps and hazardous environments, and a load of other challenges. As you can clearly see with the gameplay, it looks like you can expect a little bit of ziplining, surfing, jumping, and soaring through the lush jungle of Exile. And coming out at number 4, developer Second Dinner has announced the next season of Marvel Snap, the Power Cosmetic, which will add rare Series 4 and 5 cards like Silver Surfer and Thanos, along with the token shop, giving players an accessible new way to unlock cards. The new season will come sometime in December after the current Warriors of Wakanda. Second Dinner revealed quite a bit of information about the upcoming season. The Power Cosmic season will introduce Series 4 and 5 cards that are rarer than Series 3, featuring powerful characters from the Marvel universe. This includes not only the people that I just mentioned, but also She-Hulk, Titania, Luke Cage, Shuri, Galactus, and others among the 16 brand new cards to come across Series 4 and 5. And speaking of updates, coming at number 3, the brand new update for Genshin Impact has been revealed, which will have players traveling to Irminsul with the Wanderer in the next Archon Quest Interlude Chapter version of Genesis, which will pick up after Scaramucci still in Nadia's custody. In fact, Nadia's more or less put the Traveler and Paimon on babysitting duty to make sure that Scaramucci doesn't cause any trouble while they investigate Irminsul. This is the update where the Wanderer becomes a playable character, so of course the update highlights his various talents. He can hover, and we don't mean using the glider. This is a special ability that uses a mechanic that functions much like stamina, in that it can also run out. So if players don't want to go through rivers, they can just use him to hover over them. Although it's also intended for combat, so players will want to learn the best time to use this ability and get the most out of it. For the rest of this update, a new event was also added, one that takes place in Inazuma and is known as the Test of Courage event. This event will test players with a minigame, and this is a block-breaking game that will make use of character elements. The second event will take place throughout Tivet and is a race event. Players will race around collecting balloons, and the best way to successfully complete these races will be to make sure that you have the proper team for each one. Abilities are important when it comes to the racing. Wind Trace is back as well, but with some changes. This time, when a player who's hiding is located, they won't be out completely, but instead they'll continue to play as a ghost, laying out distractions for the Seeker. And yes, a new dungeon event is available as well. And coming in at number 2, free games is one of the main reasons why I'm sure almost everyone has a Epic Game Store account. Well, that and of course, Fortnite, but a lot of us, free games is that reason. As a general rule, Epic rolls out its free games weekly, offering players at least 1 or 2 items to add to their library. But there are special occasions where the store offers even more chances for you to load up on some free games. These generally coincide with things like the holiday sales. During these periods, diligent players who keep track of the store can walk away with about a dozen or so new games for their library, and whether to play them or not is really their choice. So while there hasn't been an official announcement yet, it's not hard to believe that Dia Labs user Billy has been telling people that Epic will once again be running one of these holiday promotions. According to their post, which is in a different language which we try to translate, the current weekly promotion will run until December the 1st and will include Star Wars Squadron, which means you can grab that right now, and also speculates at free game events kicking off sometime after December the 15th. So make sure you keep your eye on the Epic Game Store this upcoming month. And coming at number 1, your biggest story this week, Season 2 of Overwatch 2 is not that far away, and not only on top of that, Blizzard has finally revealed its brand new hero coming to the game. This is a brand new tank hero that comes into the fray, and one that may be familiar to some. Ramatra, the leader of Null Sector, has only ever really wanted one thing, a better life for his fellow Omnics, and now it looks like he has to fight for it. Ramatra's moveset comes in 2 forms. In his Omnic form, expect to be managing things from a little bit of a distance. Using a staff to fire at his enemies sets the stage for him to pop a shield, but also allows him to get in there and get out of the fray quickly. If you're able to time it right, and you can close the gap on some enemies and unleash the hell that is his Nemesis form. This enhanced form changes his appearance and abilities, with new fists that come with punching that are sure to send enemies flying and punishing enemies who group up at a distance. Annihilation, his ultimate, unleashes a very short duration burst of constant damage of enemies in range. The catch? It tethers the enemies, and if it's tethered, the duration timer pauses. Yes, that's right, the timer is short, but it's constantly paused if tethered correct. You can learn more about his full skill set and his story on the Overwatch 2 YouTube channel. And that moves us to the question of the week, with Overwatch 2 revealing its brand new hero. Let me know in the comment section below if it has you interested in playing Overwatch 2 and getting into Season 2. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out MMOBomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name's Ethos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.